Hey everyone, Colin here, and wanted to bring you this video about why I'm pretty excited about Fetch, okay? And I'm going to draw out some similarities for you with the run that Cardano made during from 2020 to 2021, and just want to show you some pretty interesting similarities here in terms of this. Now, here's the thing, and those of you that have been looking, you may have seen some of my videos before where I've been talking about why I'm bullish on Fetch right now, right? Is because of the technicals. So again, when we look at this area, which was a very significant area of support right here on this line, as you can see, held this as support. Then when we broke below this, right, this was June 2019. Here we are all the way over in September, right? Pretty much in October, almost 2.5 years, guys. Almost 2.5 years below this resistance level. I'm going to show you why this is significant. Let's go to the Cardano chart, okay? And I want you to pay attention to this particular area, right up to where Cardano went right back to its all-time high. Pay attention to this area like this, okay? Now, look at this green line down here. This was a very significant area in which it took us, look at this, we went below this area, June 2018. We didn't break above it until December, the very end of December. I mean, call it January, right? The end of December 2020. 2.5 years below this resistance point, guys. 2.5 years, okay? Follow with me. Fetch, almost 2.5 years below this level. Cardano, 2.5 years below this level. When we broke above it, because we had been suppressed for so long, right? Oh boy, I accidentally moved this thing. Sorry, guys. Right, because we had been suppressed for so long, when we finally got above it, then it took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks to get to the all-time high, okay? Took 8 weeks. We went up to the 0.23 level, got rejected, came back down. Then from there, it took us 2 weeks before we again launched off and went all the way up to the 618. Okay, so it took us 8 weeks to fulfill that. Okay, let's look at NEO. NEO, I'm just using NEO as well to illustrate a pattern. We went below this level August 2018, stayed below this level until February 2021. You know what that is, guys? 2.5 years. Again, 2.5 years. Afterwards, it took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 weeks to get to the 618 level. Right? I guess if you can even skip it back and say 10. 10 weeks to get pretty much right here by the 618 level. When it would, what categorized this, or what catapulted us? Getting above a resistance level that we have been under for over 2 years. Took us 10 weeks to get there. Cardano took us 8 weeks. Here's Fetch. Again, we've been below this level now for almost 2.5 years. We just broke above it. We went halfway up here to this point 236. Haven't quite gotten there yet. Came back down, and look at how we have held support so far. I mean, the week isn't over yet, so we have to see how this week is going to close, right? That's going to be critical. But so far, look at how we are respecting this level now as support, which was resistance for almost 2.5 years. So far, we're holding support pretty well. we close this week and we hold above this level, that's going to be a very bullish sign for the next 6 to 10 weeks with Fetch, guys. Okay, and here's the biggest thing. I want to show you something. When you just look at this zone right here, right? Once we get out of this zone, right? This is the only place where we have a little bit of turbulence, right? You see some resistance, some support, resistance in this area. Once we get past this area, guys, it is pretty much clear skies all the way to the top. It's pretty much clear skies. Look to the left. On the weekly candles, no resistance, like no green candles here in the middle of it, right? You know, tiny little bumps, but for the no major resistance at all. It's like an open sky, even though an open sky technically is above here. But in terms of these levels, we can look here and see, okay, we're supposed to get rejected here because we see what this wick did in this candle. We can see here support, resistance. So we can tell that right here on this 0.23 level, that is something's going to happen right here. We should get a rejection here, right? But once we get out of this zone, guys, it is, I mean, it's clear. It's all the way up. It's all the way up, guys. So, once again, this is why I'm pretty excited about this. If we want to take a look at what are we looking at to the all-time high right now? We're 675% away from the all-time high, but it's not just 675% away from the all-time high, guys. Here's the most exciting part. Cardano, this was Cardano USDT. This is US dollars. Neo, this was Neo US dollars. Fetch, this chart is now playing out for Fetch versus Bitcoin. So we're talking about 600% gains, almost 700% gains in Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin were to follow the trend according to Max Kaiser and even Plan B, which predicts that, you know, by the end of this year, Bitcoin is supposed to be somewhere around $200,000. That's basically 400% from here, from where Bitcoin is right now. Okay. Now imagine if Bitcoin goes 400%, and then we made almost 700% gains in Bitcoin. You are looking at 25 to 30x gains. That's what that adds up to. Okay? Because again, our gains here are in Bitcoin. So we're going to 6 or 7x our Bitcoin holdings. Then if Bitcoin, let's just say Bitcoin goes to 100K this year. Bitcoin doubles. Then you have that 700% times 2 because Bitcoin doubled. That's 14x gains from here. So guys, needless to say, this is why I'm pretty excited about Fetch right now. I wanted to show you the crazy comparisons about when something breaks above a significant level beneath the 0.23 level and the relationship to that and getting up at least to the 618 level over the coming weeks. So Fetch has very good posture in my opinion. I like the structure. I like what I see. And, of course, you're free to do whatever you want. I am simply sharing. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm telling you what, I rely on the technicals. I rely on analysis and the data. And it looks good. From what I see, it looks really good. So I wanted to just bring that comparison with you and show you why I think Fetch is well poised for the coming quarter through December. All right? Take care, guys.